Welcome. This video demonstrates creating and publishing a template on Novita AI, leveraging the SGLang inference framework with one model as an example. First, log in to novita.ai. Then select Deploy GPU Instance to access the GPU Instance console. Select Templates from the left sidebar to enter the Templates Management page. Click New Template in the upper left corner to create a new template. Now let's create a template. Navigate to Templates and click New Template. On this page, fill in the parameters required for your template, including template name, the display name for your template, container image, the image address from Docker Hub or other image repositories that will be used to launch the container, container registry credentials, authentication for accessing the image. Add credentials if your image access is private. For community publishing, the image must be public. Container start command, the startup command for the container, which will override the CMD and args parameters in your Docker file. Container disk, the system storage size for the container. Expose ports, ports that the container needs to expose, either TCP or HTTP. Once set, you can access the container's internal services via specified IP plus port or domain name. Environment variables. Configure environment variables for the container. README, template documentation that helps others understand how to use this template. Visibility, whether to publish the template to the community. Select the public to make it visible and usable by others. We'll enter the SGLang image address into this template and configure the appropriate startup command, storage, ports, environment variables, and other parameters, along with comprehensive template documentation. Don't forget to set visibility to public. Once everything is ready, click Save Template to publish. After publishing, select Templates Library from the left sidebar to enter the Templates community. Here you can see all official and community templates. Find your recently published template in the community section. If you are the publisher of a template, a mine indicator will appear in the upper left corner of the template. Click on the template to view its details page, where you can see the description and detailed parameters. Click Deploy to deploy this template. On the deployment page, select the product you'd like to use. The right sidebar allows you to filter by billing model, region, configuration, and CUDA version. Let's select an RTX 4090 to deploy our template. Click Deploy under the 4090 card to enter the instance creation page. Here you can adjust the instance creation parameters. In the left disk section, adjust the size of the system and local disks. In the right configuration section, modify the image, startup command, ports, and environment variables. After confirming the settings, click Next to proceed to the confirmation page, where you can review the instance configuration and costs. Click Deploy to start deployment, then wait for the instance deployment to complete. After deployment, enter the instance management page to view and manage all created instances. You'll notice the newly created instance is in pulling status, indicating it's retrieving the image. Click the arrow to the right of the instance to open the instance details and monitor the image pulling progress. When the image pull completes, the instance will start and enter running status. Click the Logs button to view log information. In the Logs tab, select Instance Logs to view instance logs. You'll see SGLang starting up and loading the model. Wait for this process to complete. If the logs don't refresh automatically, close and reopen the log interface. When the log shows the server is fired up and ready to roll, the model has successfully loaded, the service has started, and is running on port 8000. At this point, you can access the service via HTTP requests. Close the Logs page and click the Connect button to enter the connection information page. Here, you can view the instance's SSH, TCP, and HTTP connection information. We'll primarily access the SG-LANG service via HTTP. In Connection Options, click Connect to HTTP service to open a new page. Please note, the page may show a not found error because accessing the SG-LANG service requires a specific URL path. Copy this page's URL for accessing the instance's port 8000 service. Finally, we'll test if the SG-LANG service is accessible using a curl command. Replace the request address in the example with the instance address we just copied, and fill in the corresponding model and parameters. Click Run, and shortly after, we'll receive the results from the SG-LANG service. This completes the process of creating, publishing, and using a template. Remember to release resources when you no longer need the instance to avoid unnecessary cost.